Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Jolene and I make Sims content. So I play The Sims 4 and I make videos, both design videos and gameplay videos. So if you're new here, please consider subscribing, and if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. But for today, what we're going to be doing is, I don't know if any of you have seen the show on, I think it's on Discovery Channel, or it might be on like TLC or something. I have Discovery Plus, so that's what I watch it on. But anyways, if you're familiar with the drag queen Trixie Motel, she has a show called Trixie Motel, where she and her partner David are renovating a Palm Springs hotel in their kind of signature style. And I really enjoyed the show. I really liked the style of the motel, and I thought it would be very challenging but kind of fun to see if I could try to replicate it in The Sims. So that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm building it in Oasis Springs, in the park lot in the center. So it's a 50 by 50 lot, and I'm building it in the center of the world. So I'm going to show you what the first room looks like. I'm going to be doing this kind of room by room, so I might do them as separate episodes. So this episode will be the Pink Flamingo suite, which is the first room that they do. But I've sort of done a rough layout already of the build, just to get just so that I can have an idea of how it's all going to be laid out on the lot. But I might be adjusting it slightly as we go. So I'll just show you what the room looks like. So this is the Pink Flamingo suite. So it's got this mural on the wall. I'm not sure how I'm going to do that in The Sims. We might have to get creative. It's also got this like feathered chandelier, which I don't know if I'll be able to recreate. The flamingo lamps on the side tables here. A lot of the stuff in this motel is all custom made for the motel, including a lot of the prints. So like the draperies and the wallpapers often match. So I don't think I'm going to be able to get like a very close approximation, but I thought it'd be just fun to try and get as close as possible. So there's some other shots of the room here. And this one is a suite, so it has a wet bar and bathroom. And you can see the flamingo wallpaper. The ceiling is two-tone, although in The Sims we can't really do the ceilings, which is too bad. So I guess we won't be worrying too much about the ceilings, but it's got sort of a pink and green color theme, which I think is really fun. And it's got like a little vanity area. So yeah, this is what we're going to be trying to recreate. It has a green bathtub and pink tile in the bathroom. And a lot of the windows have this like glass block pattern, which is cool. And then also they put custom stained glass pieces in the middle, because the bathroom windows have these like panels that open. And then yeah, the wet bar here. I think this has a door to the outside as well. So yeah, I am going to attempt to make this in The Sims, and you're gonna see that right now. And please let me know below in the comments what you think of the style of the motel, but also what you think of my attempt to recreate it, and if you have any ideas of how to improve for future rooms. So enjoy. So we're heading on into the Coral Sands Hotel to work on the first room here, which is the Pink Flamingo room. And one thing that was super helpful for this first one, and hopefully for some of the other ones as well, is that Aphrodite Sims had actually made a CC pack of Pink Flamingo room themed items. So you know how I was mentioning that the flamingo decal and the wallpaper was going to be hard to recreate, but actually I didn't even have to recreate it because they had already made that as part of their CC pack. So here I am just like putting in a lot of the items from the pack. Some of the items weren't exact matches of what was in the room, so I took a little bit of creative liberties with some of the stuff. But having the wallpaper and the wall decal and the bed frame as well was really helpful. Although I think because of the recent updates, CC beds are broken at the moment, and it wouldn't let me put any floating bed on that bed frame, so I ended up having to overlap it with an in-game bed just to like have the mattress and the sheets and stuff actually show up instead of just an empty bed frame. But yeah, so here I'm putting in the wallpaper, and you can see I've already done a little bit of the furnishing as well. I was looking for, I searched for Trixie Motel and something called shiplap wallpaper came up, but then I couldn't actually find it. So here I'm just like searching through all the wallpaper trying to find it, and I never found it, so I eventually just used the clapboard crush. But I found a good, while I was looking for that, I found a good brick for the brick wall, so I did that first. So yeah, this room ended up being actually really easy to furnish with that CC pack because it had the exact replicas of most of the furniture. So that was very cool, and I'm hoping that some of the other rooms have similar stuff in different colors, and I can kind of reuse that CC pack in other rooms. I know there's one room for sure that has a round bed, so I've been looking for some round bed CC, but I've also found a neat tutorial where it teaches you how to make a round bed using an in-game bed and a sized up ottoman. So I think I might try doing that as well. That's for the atomic bombshell room. But I think what we're going to do is just a separate episode for each room. So today we're just doing the first room, which is, as I mentioned, the pink flamingo room. So here I'm making the flamingo lamps. So we don't have an in-game flamingo lamp, and the CC pack didn't come with one either. So what I did was I just used the lawn decoration of the pink flamingo, and then I'm just overlapping it with an actual lamp to try to get the look of the lamps that Trixie and Mrs. Vanderpump bought at the antique store in the episode. If you haven't watched the show, I highly recommend it. I've been watching it on Discovery Plus, as I mentioned. I'm obviously not sponsored by them, but that's where I've been watching it. And it's not a super expensive streaming service. I know we're all probably tired of how many different services we have to watch all the things we like to watch, but I really like binge watching home shows. It gives me a lot of decor inspiration, and it's just fun to watch and like easy viewing when you just want something to watch while you're working on projects or something like that. So I've been really enjoying it. Been sort of binging through different shows on there. So if anyone has Discovery Plus and you have any suggestions of shows I should watch, or if you have satellite or TV and you've got HDTV or TLC or Discovery or any of those channels and you've got a favorite show, yeah, let me know in the comments, and I would love to check it out. So here we're doing the vanity area. I'm kind of jumping around, honestly, all over the place. Putting in the window. There weren't any curtains that came with the pack, but I had some other CC curtains that I had downloaded previously that ended up working really well on the window. And the new side table from the high school pack worked really well I used it for the side tables beside the bed and also for this little seating area as well. And these, I can't remember who the creator was, but I'll link all the relevant CC in the description of the video. But those what is it called? Frosted glass windows I found this morning before I started making this video, and they look so good. I'm so happy with those because every room in the motel has windows like that, so I'm glad I found a good option. So here I'm just adjusting the shape of the room a little bit because I realized that there's a corner there, and there's actually a screen door at the back, and then there's actually laundry tucked away in that little space. So I'm going to end up putting that space back and putting the laundry there. And putting the entryway to the hotel, or to the hotel room, sorry. So yeah, I'm basically obsessed with this hotel. I love all the different colors. I really want to go stay there at some point. It's in Palm Springs. I've never been to Palm Springs before. I don't love visiting the States, just because of everything going on there politically and everything like that. But I also do think it's important to remember that even in places where we don't necessarily disagree with the majority, that doesn't mean that everyone who lives there thinks like that, and we shouldn't just abandon them to their fate either. So yeah, I know that's a bit of a a bit of a tangent, but so we're almost done here. I'm just like making sure that that was the best bed for the bedding. Obviously it looks really weird overlapped with the bed frame like that, but as I mentioned, because the CC beds are broken at the minute, that was the best thing I could do. Okay, so this is the final room. And weirdly enough, when I came back into the game, the beds were all suddenly there, and I had tried putting like probably 20 different beds there, and they had all disappeared when I placed them, but when I came back into game, they were just piled up on top of each other, so that was really weird. But yeah, I just thought I would show you a quick tour of the place. So there's a little kitchenette space over here. There's laundry here in the corner. There's a little terrazzo table here with some side chairs and an exit to the back of the building. Here's the little vanity space with the custom vanity with seat, and then this bench here. And then I put the sink here in the vanity area just because I maybe had made the bathroom a little too small, but there wasn't room for the toilet and the sink in the bathroom, so I just put it out here instead. So there's the toilet, there's a shower curtain, and the custom green shower there as well. And a closer look at the flamingo lamps that I made there for the room. And then these chairs were from the CC pack. Oh, we're glitching a little bit here. I guess I could just fix that right now. And I put some little poofs there in front, and there's a radio there and a side table. And yeah, that's basically the room. Let me know what you thought, and I will see you on the next one. Thanks. Bye.